Welcome to Introduction to Server-Side JavaScript. After watching this video, you will be able to explain the purpose of the Node.js JavaScript framework and explain the differences between client-side JavaScript and server-side JavaScript. JavaScript is one of the main languages used in the World Wide Web. It was originally built to add dynamic behavior to static websites on clients where there were primary browsers. JavaScript is an interpreted language. You do not need to compile JavaScript applications before running them. Although the language syntax resembles Java, it is not derived from the Java programming language. JavaScript can now be run on different servers and embedded systems, and all modern web browsers support JavaScript. Developers build responsive, interactive web applications with hypertext markup language, or HTML, cascading style sheets, CSS, and JavaScript. With a text editor and web browser, you can quickly write, test, and debug JavaScript applications. With client-side JavaScript, developers create rich, interactive web applications in the web browser. In Step 1, the user interface is rendered using HTML and CSS. When the user selects an option in the web page, it triggers business logic written as a JavaScript application. The JavaScript application sends a web service request using JavaScript Object Notation, or JSON, over Hypertext Transfer Protocol, HTTP. On the server, a representational state transfer, or REST web service, intercepts the call. This service traditionally would be written in Java, PHP, Hypertext Processor, or another backend language. In the last step, the application server processes the web service request using a server-side application such as Enterprise Java components and returns to the client. With a server-side JavaScript, Node.js applications process and route web service requests from the client. Compare the following diagram with the one in the previous slide. Most of the steps are identical. In Step 1, the user selects an option in the user interface, which is written in HTML and CSS. In Step 2, the option triggers a JavaScript application that implements the business logic on the client side. In Step 3, the JavaScript application makes a web service call over HTTP with data payload written in JSON. In Step 4, the REST web service intercepts the HTTP request. And in the final step, instead of invoking an Enterprise Java application, the Node.js server hosts an application written in the JavaScript language. This code written in JavaScript runs on the server and not in the client's web browser. In this video, you learned that Node.js is a server-side programming framework that uses JavaScript as its programming language. With server-side JavaScript, Node.js applications process and route web service requests from the client. And Node.js is for developers who want to build scalable, concurrent server applications quickly with a minimal set of tools.